weather gives the blues. Snowfall starts to ensue. Palladium prints all in the snow because of my camo shoes. For this year's Christmas, I need passive revenue. I need constant residual. End of the year deal on all my visuals. Lead you into the new year with that 2020 vision. According to my resolution, I'll have 2020 missions. Scheduled flights to many districts. Many delays were to be expected. I had to overnight shit. A multitude of many presses. Don't you be so shallow. It's hard not to be materialistic. Not a problem. Yet you expected something new every time I visit. I need to stop visiting on holidays. I'll see you on a regular day. The energy did a 180. I was sad to say. There's black and there's white and there's a whole lot of gray. I said there's black and there's white, but there's a whole lot of gray. Gray skies told me it'd be a snowy day, but just something slight. So tell your kids a 2-hour delay. I salted the driveways so there's no slippage on my way to the car. Stars are better to be observed from afar, cause they burn when you get too close. I said stars are better to be observed from afar. Why? Cause they burn when you get too close.
Early.
Yo,
what it do?
good my guy.
Shit, man, cool and Merry Christmas, bro. It's the fucking we here. It's the motherfucking Christmas edition, bro.
On another Friday.
Niggas weren't expecting to see us. Niggas weren't expecting to see us on Christmas.
Last week you were like, yo, should we do one next week? I was like, wait, that's Christmas.
Niggas said we gotta keep the streak alive.
Let's keep the streak alive.
Yeah.
That's what's been the
So this number 10. You know
this year, this hectic ass year. You know what I'm saying? Consistency.
Consistency.
You know keep that
that's
consistency
right.
Up, and then that can always be viewed as a silver lining. Just making sure that you're being consistent in your shit. That shit breeds discipline, and and with discipline, your business just grows. Everything goes up, and you start reaping the benefits.
Nigga, it's going up. Your camera look crispy today. Yeah. Do you see yourself? This nigga camera look crispy today.
It was snowing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, man. How's your Christmas been going so far?
It's been good. It's been blessed.
Yeah.
8 of 8 and lovely.
Yeah.
So
Already.
that definitely set the tone of the day.
Big facts. You get anything good for Christmas?
The MVP gift what I got for Christmas was I got this camera backpack.
Oh shit.
Wow.
It's got a slot for all of your.
Yeah, man. Instead of hoisting shit up on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah, and just tossing shit everywhere. That's how I do sometimes.
Backpack where it's loose because it's not a camera backpack.
Yeah.
So there is space all up in that joint for it to jump over.
Yeah.
Just some shit that I shake my head out internally. Like I'm wild in terms of my transport. I always feel that. Now I got this beautiful camera backpack with everything I need. That was the highlight.
That's tough. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to my sibs. They got me. I really only get gifts from my siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got me some dope stuff. I got a pair of AirPods. You know what I'm saying? I'm late to the party. Late to the party, but those are so clutch.
I was also gifted AirPods, and I was like, I would have totally paid for these had I known
what I was missing out on.
You're always gonna just have one in your ear, just like just in case an incoming Sometimes you'll be in the spot and like y'all not really. You're not really engaged in anything. You're in your own world. It's crazy.
I got that. I got some pair of Champion slippers, little house shoes. Nah, I'm sure one's coming. I'm sure Gucci gonna throw one in there. But yeah, man, everybody got me some dope stuff, so I was really blessed for that. Christmas, it's fucking Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any favorite Christmas memories growing up? So did you celebrate it a lot growing up? Obviously, but
so I don't necessarily have a memory, right? Mm-hmm. But luckily I'm grateful enough and blessed enough to have parents that always made sure this, around this time of the year, this day was always lit. I've always enjoyed Christmas, I can tell you that. And, when I was younger, shout out my cousins, Natty and Dee Dee, because Christmas used to be the day, once we would open our presents, all that shit, eat food and all that, we would slide to their crib. They lived in Northern Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But like always do Thanksgiving, we'd see them, they gonna come to our crib, and then fucking on that December, we always do every Christmas, we headed up over there.
Yeah, bro. Cousins.
And that's the sleepover.
Cousins
like
and stuff is the best part of. You know what I'm saying? The holidays, dog. You know I'm going to go to my cousin's crib, and we probably going to spend the night. But either way, it's going to be lit. It's going to be a lit time.
Because the time in between is going to be a minute.
Yeah. Why is that? Why are parents always keep us away from the family?
Big thing.
Yeah.
But that's one thing too that I also found very interesting. I'm like, man, I don't know, just like the way that we grew up or shit like that. Like distance really not a thing. Like if you live over there, like I'm gonna be over there. Yeah. But I definitely knew it's like the older generation. Like if you live over there, you're over there. Like,
I'll see living life.
I see it on the birthday. I'll see it.
I was gonna say that, like,
minutes, but it's like you might as well live.
You might as well live somewhere else because like, I was about to say the same shit. It's like crazy.
It's all love.
No, 100%. I feel like when I was a kid, it was always like on holidays, I'd be like, damn, like we should be hanging out more often. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, where y'all be, like, you know what I'm saying, on regular days. And then as I got older, I didn't find myself reaching out to go see my cousins as much as I thought I would when I was young and I thought like, oh, like when I'm old enough and I got the freedom to just move how I want to move, I'm gonna be over here every day, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, like as you get older, you get other priorities and things to do and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's how that shit goes. They
definitely did. It's still in me though, like to the point that I do always like.
You always tap in. You always tap in with them. Family matters.
I got some shit going on with my cousins. Like, so it's a beautiful thing because it's not like it's never been at a point where it's like, damn, let me go with you, some of my cousins.
Yeah.
Nah, we've just always been tight. Always.
And
it was crazy how
it don't matter how much time go in between. It's like you don't gotta get to know each other.
It's always cool where it's like, despite, you know what I'm saying, wherever they're growing up, they're kind of going through the same type of shit. So you notice like every time you do meet up, your interests are on the same shit. Like, oh, I'll fuck with you. Like I always remember the Thanksgiving. When my cousin was just also. We just talking, and then finally the conversation got around weed and shit. This is when niggas first started talking weed. Didn't know if it was cool to tell.
Didn't know if it was cool to talk about it.
I was like, I don't know what you want.
I don't know if you're gonna tell anybody. I don't know if you're gonna. Exactly.
I was just like, I'm just keeping it low key, motherfucker. So we just getting it to the point where we damn near saying we token without saying we token. Because I pull out some rollers, he's like, it's good. I was like,
he was ready.
Hey, man, I was like.
In my room right now.
I was like, yo, this is probably like what? Yeah, junior year high school. Like,
yeah.
I'm looking at my cousin like, I'm about to talk with my cousin.
Nah, like, it's surreal. It's surreal.
Gotta have a Bazine because
we're
super Nick. Like, we're hot. Talk about making the dumbass excuses you're making for why y'all leaving before we go eat. Like, oh, just take a walk. Like, gotta
go get something from the car. We both need to go to the car and get something.
Ice.
Anything we're missing? Anything we're low on?
We're out, man. And then roll out, and then you're like, yo, about to be smack going on this joint.
Dog.
Hey,
I love dog. Like, it's crazy, man. I really feel a way when I look back and like, bro, not to sound like no old head, but it's like, bro, you really miss those times that you like used to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really be like, I want like another 9-year-old Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because, like,
that's facts. Like, I definitely I don't reminisce too crazy, but I definitely appreciate nostalgia. Like, I
100%.
Going back in the time right there in that moment. Like,
100%.
Nostalgic shit. I
never feel like, I would give something to relive it or nothing. Because I actually like life is lit now.
Exactly. 100%, exactly. But I truly do look back. I'm almost like, wow, that was a time. I missed that.
Yeah, and for what it was, I made the most of it. When you forget about something,
But when you forget about it, you be like, damn. So now you try to like incorporate it. Maybe I need to do something right now. Like, you're not trying to relive shit. You're just like, damn. There's something about that feeling or the way that made me feel that was lit. Like, or like a song. Like, I remember like, I remember when I was listening to this song every fucking day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been years now since I listened to this song. And
Yeah,
then when I hear
and
it,
then
I'm
you
just
hear
like,
it, and it puts
damn.
you, and it puts you somewhere,
damn,
dog.
make you. I'm like, it put
Music
again. I'm
does
feeling
that.
this again, and I'm like, this is crazy, man.
I would argue.
This is crazy.
I would argue that music does that more than anything else.
Yeah, because it's like an emotional memory bank. It's
Yeah.
like, it's literally like an emotional.
Yeah,
we take
it's
it
like you remember what you were doing when this song was prevalent in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of Gucci does that to me. A lot of Wayne does that to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's really
Do you
because
have a song though. I know
oh, I got a few. I got a few. You know what I'm saying? I got a few. That joint, that stupid joint you was listening to earlier. Like I've been listening to that since the Gucci verses. I've been listening to that a lot because like when I heard it, that shit put me into a place. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, nah, this shit used to bang. And I remember when I used to bang it, like this shit. I was like, dog, I gotta listen to this shit. So. You know what I'm saying? That's very tough. Oh, we got the boy Truly Uzi on here. Want to get into the interview?
Yeah.
We got so nice little holiday treat for y'all. We gonna have some homies tune it, pop in. You know what I'm saying? We got Uzi right here in the building, bro. Yo, what it do, my guy?
What it do? How you feeling?
Okay.
Yo,
Happy
can you
holidays, man.
Uzi right here?
I'm gonna go ahead and put this link.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How was y'all, man? How y'all feeling?
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to y'all too.
You hear?
You can hear us? I can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you want, man? Merry Christmas.
Man.
Man, I'm coolin', bro. Just living, dog. Just taking it day by day, bro. You know, working, making music. Got this business about to come out by next month in February. Better launch that. Me and Bruke been on this fork heavy. You know what I mean?
Brooke was filling me in a little bit. Tell us about that, bro. That sounds mad interesting.
You got some organic for the people.
That sounds mad interesting.
What you want me to fill you in about? The restaurant or the cafe?
Yeah, tell us what it is, how it came about. We'll go from there.
Basically, it's called Cold Drip Organics. So basically, it came about with me and my business partner Amari.
Yo, move your camera up a little bit so we can see you better. No, we lost him.
Me and my business partner.
Yo. Okay, we got you.
Right, that's perfect. That's good. Better. Yeah, that's good right there. But yeah, what were you saying?
So yeah, it came about in 2017 when me and my man took a trip to Cali, and we just noticed how a lot of the places in Cali are just more, you know, health-oriented, food-based places. You know, like a lot of people out there are more so food. You know, they're more cautious on their health. So we kind of figured out, like, we went to this one place called Miss Winston's Cafe, and they had like a full-on organic salad bar with also like a grocery store in their place too. So it's like with juices, smoothies, it was like a whole shebang, and that kind of like that just kind of like gave us the epiphany. We're just like, yo, if we bring, you know, this type of concept to you know, the DMV, we'll freaking kill the game, bro. And from there on, we just kind of like, you know, we grasped onto that, and we kind of started just learning about juicing and, you know, just the organic market and stuff like that. So we bought a juicer. So we're going to be selling cold pressed juice. We're going to be selling nut milks like cashew milk and almond milk. We're going to be having a full base menu from breakfast to dinner. We're going to be having soft serve, not organic, but what's that word? What's that shit called, bro?
What, dairy?
Not dairy, but vegan ice cream. You know what I mean? So everything that we're doing is more so plant-based, and everything's gonna be organic, and then it's gonna be more so plant-based. But we're still gonna have meat options for those people who still like meat.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't call it more so a vegan place.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, why you guys got meat? So,
but it's definitely gonna be
organic and just plant-based. We're more so plant-based with it, but we're still giving that meat option too for those people who still want that meat. You know what I mean? That type of protein.
Hey, bro, can you touch on? You said that you started this in 2017, and now you're about to launch, and now it's going to be 2021. You trying to just touch on a little bit, just like the aspects of what it takes to even start a business.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people feel like, boom, business, boom, start, boom, it's time to get the brand. But
yeah,
you like everything's going according to plan. You know what I'm saying?
you might have had some situations come up where you're like, wait, we have to go revisit our plan, go revisit the blueprint, and now you at a point where it's like, yeah, now it's time to finally go and launch this joint. So I was gonna say, can you just like give people listening in just like a little aspect of like what it takes to just start a business type shit for yourself?
Goals, man. You know, like that's one thing that you have to do. You have to definitely set goals, and you have to be able to meet them. You know, at the time that you want to be able to, like, you got to be able to have deadlines, and that's one thing that I noticed that, like, for one, you have to write these things down because there's so much things that go into a business that, you know, people like us, we're still young. We're very young. You know, we're still very young, and we're still learning. So it's like. And me too at this too. Like this is my first business that I'm going into. So it's like, can y'all see me?
Nah, bro.
Now
we can hear you, but we can't see you.
Hold on, let me see. The fuck.
What you saying is mad interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like
you talking from the
you know what I'm saying? Because you're right, bro. It is consistency, dedication. Like you really once you decide you're gonna do the shit, you gotta like do everything.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I was very, you know, even now, I was very nervous and just skeptical, and because you know you gotta be able to take that jump, bro. Like, hey, I'm about to call you back so y'all can see me. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
But yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's get it in with We the Fifth. Let's talk some basketball. Yo, what it do, Tim? What it do, bro?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Okay, bet. What's good, man? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. What's up?
Merry Christmas, Brody. How's your day going?
Up to though, man?
Cool, man. How's your day going?
Going pretty cool, man. I'm at the crib dolo. You know, my mom is a travel nurse, so she's not here for this holiday, and all my family's in Virginia. So I'm just cooling for real, watching basketball. Can't do much. My baby in the shop, so I can't even edit. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. I was about to say your baby. This nigga's yeah, man. That's crazy. I'm definitely trying to. Let's talk basketball real quick. What's your thoughts of
who you think gonna win it this season? Then we gonna get to the intricacies. Who you think
gonna win it this season?
Tell me a dark horse.
I think my dark horse is the Mavs if Porzingis is healthy.
Okay, so what? You think you one of these people that think Luka gonna win MVP?
Yeah, I would like to see Luka if he can look the way he looked in the bubble.
I just saw that on SportsCenter earlier today, or maybe First Take. Niggas was talking about like the Mavs are the biggest threat to the Lakers in the West.
Yeah, I'm just like
I like the way Luka is moving. I like the way he looks. I mean, I like the additions that they added. I just wish Porzingis could stay healthy. To be honest,
that is a big question. You don't have until like halfway in the season, or something like that. The ACL.
Exactly. What'd you say?
You cut your hair?
Oh yeah,
man. You know,
I thought he just had the straight backs. That's crazy. Yeah, that's funny. But, I didn't even mean to.
I started to see too many niggas with straight backs. I'm like, man, let me cut it, man.
What do you think the bitches fuck with more? What would you say? What gets the better reception?
Oh man, I probably would say the cut. At first, when I had the braids, I would say the braids because
it's new, right?
It was new. Not too many niggas had it, but since niggas got in that bubble, I feel like every NBA player got braids.
Everybody growing their hair.
Everybody got it. So it's like,
before that shit ended, I was like, yo, every starting lineup is called.
Yeah, big fact.
Start lineup. So yeah, I mean, and I told myself I was gonna cut it by my 30th, which is next month.
Yeah.
So I just kind of got a little head start on it.
Okay. Milestone shit.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good point to touch on, bro. The year's about over. You know what I'm saying? We looking into 2021. You about to be 30, bro. That's a milestone. Right? You know what I'm saying? What's on your radar? What are you appreciative of? What are you looking forward to?
I am appreciative of the fact that I'm not a felon. I'm still out here doing what I want to do. Business owner, for real. Like a lot of crazy shit has happened between now and 30, whereas though a lot of people that I grew up with,
niggas don't even think of 30, bro.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed for that. I'm blessed to have my own business and feel like I'm doing something that I love doing.
Big facts.
And yeah, man, that's really all I can really ask for right now, to be honest. I'm trying to get this property under.
This is the seed too. I feel like I be thinking about a lot how my mom started her business when she was like 30, you know. I mean, no, not 30. Not 30. She started her business when she was 40. You know what I'm saying? So I be thinking about, like, niggas got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got nothing but time.
Real talk. That's real talk, man. I think somebody said something like Oprah didn't really get going until she was, I don't know how old it was, but it was beyond 30, I believe.
She got discovered late. You know
right. It's like, damn, you don't even realize it. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, it's never too late. I mean, I remember one thing that you told me that sticks with me forever, and I use it all the time. We were at Waffle House with the chicks that lived above in 34B.
Oh, yeah.
Waffle House with them. And the chicks was like, one of the chicks asked you, yo, how old are you? You looked at it, he was like, it's not how old am I, it's how old do I feel?
How old do I feel?
I use that all the time. That shit always works. And it's true.
It ain't nothing but a number, bro.
It's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I might be, I don't want to say the most fit that I've ever been, but I just feel good right now. I really feel good.
I feel like that's just not nothing but a number. But also, too, the good thing about age that people don't realize is that in life, bro, like, the amount of experiences you accumulate is going to really, like, it's really gonna dictate how things turn out for you. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you can make that for yourself, I'll say, as more accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, the amount of experiences you go through is going to determine like your success. So I feel like the older you get, the more experiences you accumulate, which people kind of more think, like, the older you get, the more time is running out. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, no, time is not running out. You're actually getting better. You're getting more equipped. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And life is kind of like I think I look at life as like a game, in a sense where it's a lot of the same shit happens over and over and over again, dog. Like, if we really
does.
How the years have gone by, a lot of the same types of things happen over and over and over again. So as you get older, you start to see the repetitive shit, and then you start to, when things start to repeat themselves, you are equipped with, like, the know-how of what to do this time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, and that also helps you understand, like,
right.
And I know I'm gonna be I survived this one.
Right. And I feel like just going through all of those experiences, that also helps you understand, like, what's really important and what really isn't important.
Big facts. You'll grow up thinking one thing is important, and then you'll realize very quickly, you know what I'm saying, that it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hey, but look, one thing y'all had me weak about in this episode earlier before I jumped on, when y'all was talking about when you find out your cousin smoking shit like that.
Yeah.
That is the funniest thing.
You got a story about that?
I was gonna say I'm mad. I don't really have too many cousins that live here with me that I got a chance to do that with. Like, I wish I did. Like, my cousins are in Baltimore. Like, all of my cousins that are my age are in Baltimore. So I never got a chance to really have that experience because I haven't been with them on holidays in, like, years. Yeah, I know they smoke. That shit is just funny that y'all were talking about that.
Yeah, I be thinking about how, like, literally half of my cousins are in Nigeria. The other half are, like, basically here in Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I've always grew up around my family. It's kind of dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people I know, their family don't all live in the same state. Like, all my family live, like, in Montgomery County, damn near. You know what I'm saying? All the ones that, like, you know what I'm saying, I be with. So that's dope. But yeah, man, we're not gonna hold you too long, bro. I appreciate you tapping in with us.
Yeah,
and
sure.
No doubt, man. I love, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. I'm gonna try to get up in the morning, man, so I can see y'all show. But, you know, I'm gonna see it regardless.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to really wake up in the morning so I can chime in on these comments and really laugh with y'all in the moment in real time, man. But yeah, keep doing what y'all doing, man. Early.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro.
All right, Brody.
Easy, bro. All right. We gotta bring Uzi right back.
We got the guy Uzi back.
I already know exactly.
And he got his joint rolled up.
Yes,
and he got his joint rolled up.
Right back.
What's good, bro? And you look much clearer this time now too. It's lit.
Bet. So basically,
we were talking about. Remember?
Go
ahead, bro.
So now, basically, you was actually just responding back to the point, basically about just consistency with the business that we're talking about. When people want to jump into it, it doesn't even necessarily, you know, it's not something you could just jump into and start getting profits right away. You realize even just to get it to the point to start off, there's a lot of shit you got to work through.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, every day it's like you learn something new every day. Like I said, like this is my first business venture, and there's so many things that I just didn't know that niggas had to pay for. You know what I mean? There's so many expenses, monthly expenses that I just didn't know, bro. It's just like, but it all makes sense in a sense. But it's like
Yeah,
I
and you
just
don't
didn't
know
know.
until you know. You
You
don't
said
know
what?
until you no. To your point about like just getting started, like you don't know until you start and you know, and you
Exactly.
on the road and you find out. And that's kind of I feel like that's kind of where niggas get lost, bro. It's like niggas will say what they want to do, and then once you start down the road and start to see that there's some things that you didn't expect coming, they
Hmm.
be like, I don't want to, I don't want that, I don't want no parts of
See,
that.
that's why you have to have a plan B, C, and D. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, say business isn't booming in the first 3 months, and you
Mhm.
have, say your rent is 5,000 a month, and you literally dumped all your money into your business, and your business is going slow. So what the fuck are you gonna do now? So you gotta be prepared for things like that.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared for, say one of your equipment is malfunctioning, and you have another one that's properly working to keep production going. It's just like there's a lot of things that really do fall into this shit, and it's like it's not as easy as it looks, but it's not as hard as people think. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's a big. I really know you're. Oh my god, that's so right. Like it's not easy at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's really. I think, bro. To your point, I really think it's once you commit, once you decide that this is what you want to do,
Mm,
it's doable. You know,
exactly.
it's doable. It's just a matter of like, bro, like I can't tell you what it's gonna take for you to do what you like, bro. It's crazy how you said the shit about you know what I'm saying, what happens when you need to pay for things, but business is slow. Like so I run a home healthcare agency for my mom, right? She
Uh huh.
is a business, but it's like me and her, like we are the ones that like that shit moves through us, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
there's times where we do very good business, you know what I'm saying? But there's times where like some of the
It's slow. Yeah.
yeah, some of the people that owe us money, they be owing us, and they're like, "We'll pay you." And, you know what I'm saying? We can't pay you on time. But
Right.
the people who work for us still need to be paid on time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like, often we got to go into our own pockets to
Mm.
like pay them, and then just wait for that money to come back later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things like that are not things that I necessarily signed up for when I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you run this business." You know what I'm saying? But
Nah. Yeah. You're right. I mean,
it's
but
what
it's
it
like,
called for. It's what it
see,
calls
but
for.
now you know what to do, and now you know the motions of what to expect.
Exactly. Now, yeah, exactly. Going back to what we was talking about with Tim with experience, bro. Like I used to look at times like that and thought I was doing something wrong. Like,
Mhm.
oh, like people aren't paying on time. Like I'm doing something wrong.
That's
Now I'm like,
people.
no, that's just what happens.
Yeah. That's
So
life.
I gotta just know how to adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
We got to think like we know how the average person thinks. The average person may not be on time with their bills. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Or
Oh no,
on time
exactly.
with certain things. I mean, dog. If you tell someone to come through at 9 o'clock, what time they coming, bro? Realistically,
9:15, 9:20,
you
or
see what I'm
whenever
saying? Like
whenever they
it's
feel
all
like it.
it's
They might wake up at 9 o'clock.
you
Whenever
gonna
they
you
feel
gonna
like
get those right them right folks who are there 10, 20 minutes before. You know what I mean? But in most more cases than so, I'm saying as a whole, as a mass,
Mhm.
people are usually late.
Like
You
the
know what I mean?
general population. The
Yeah.
general population is they're just not as like
Prompt. They're
straightforward.
not prompt.
Prompt, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the exact word I'm looking for. They're not as prompt as but the thing is when we look at businesses, we don't look at businesses like they're people. We look at businesses like they're almost like they're robots. Like they operate how we expect them to operate, not how they feel like operating. You know what I'm saying? So I think something that we don't consider is that like people run businesses. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mhm.
if a business is late on the bread, it's because that person just is short on bread right now. But me
Exactly.
running business, you know what I'm saying? The people who work for me don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be paid for the work that they did the previous 2 weeks.
Exactly.
It's like I could either make the excuse or I could, figure something out. But it's on me. It's on my shoulders. I can't just be like, I'm just gonna go to sleep today. You know what I'm saying? I can't just like put it off. I got people to answer to. I got people to like
You got
depending.
business to run, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like I think that's the kind of common ground that people that run businesses understand versus people that don't.
And I didn't even so to mention more about the business. So like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, it's called Cold Drip Organics, right? So basically, we wanted when we first planned to do this, dog, because like this was a emotional roller coaster this past year, I would say, just because of the fact of All right, so we were trying to plan previously. We were trying to plan to open in 2020. You know what I mean? Boom, Corona comes. Now it's like, what the
You
fuck?
said real quick, just for people who might have missed it. You said you started this project in what year?
2017.
17. All right.
Yeah, that's when we came up with the idea.
Yeah.
In December of 2017. So basically 2018.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, our first initial, projections were just like, all right, yeah, we're gonna get a storefront, because that's what we wanted. We wanted a storefront. We want people to come inside, be able to order, have a limited dining, but a little bit of dining, and
you can also curate an experience that way too, like
exactly. So, but since Corona happened, since Corona happened, we're just like, all right, we're actually very happy that we didn't go into business early 2020 because we would have been in the hole. You feel me?
Big facts.
But
shut down.
So then we were just like, all right, bro, we're sitting on all it because we prior to 2020 through that time we were going to auctions in Georgia and just out here and just to gain equipment. We were gaining our restaurant equipment, so we had all this equipment, bro. I was paying this damn storage. I had a storage. I'm paying this damn storage every fucking month.
Yeah.
For no fucking reason. When we should be having a
restaurant.
Like,
storage is one of those places. Storage is one of those places that like you put something in there, like them niggas are gonna make money forever, dog. Because you might not ever take that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that shit go
like
up too, bro. That storage
might get in the
go
storage
up too, for real.
You said
that shit goes up too. So it's like,
yeah.
So once that happened, we were like kind of like in like we were kind of confused to see exactly what we wanted to do. What's up, bro? To see exactly what we wanted to do, and long story short, that was the first option. The second option became a food truck, and then one day my business partner went out to just venture and to see what he could find, and he found a ghost kitchen. I don't know if you guys are too familiar.
Yeah.
You know what ghost kitchens are?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, a ghost kitchen is like a kitchen that's basically ready to basically go. It's ready for production.
Yeah, ready
but it's not like it's not a storefront.
So
it's basically like it's like niggas selling plates out their house. But
so like how you order stuff on Uber Eats or Grubhub or something. You can order shit on your phone. Somebody can make it in a ghost kitchen and then deliver it from that brand or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like if you wanted to be like Brooks Chicken and Waffles or whatever, you could have Brooks Chicken and Waffles online, like a website. Niggas could order it and it would be cooked in the ghost kitchen and delivered by you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Bro?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, yeah. I thought you were
I'm looking at you.
That makes 100%. I was like,
did you catch it, bro?
He's like, nah.
I'm the one that asked you.
Yeah. Uzi knows what a ghost kitchen is. Okay, now in ghost kitchen, and then what?
So he found a ghost kitchen, and I wasn't too familiar about what the hell that was, and he basically broke me down and shit, and so long story short, yeah, he broke me down. We met with the we met with the landlord. We looked at the spot. He gave us a price, and basically how we're gonna function out of it. It's not gonna be since how like I said, we're in Corona right now, so we gotta move accordingly. So it's not gonna be, you can't walk in and place an order. It's all gonna be curbside, and we're gonna strictly function through delivery apps like Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates, shit like that.
That's dope.
But if we wanted to, the spot that we got, we can still make it a storefront. Like the landlord allows that. So if we really wanted to, we could. But as of right now, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So it's like how life works and how God never misses, man. It's beautiful because we were so confused 6 months ago, and then we get presented a beautiful place to where this might be the future in a sense, bro. In the sense of like, if Corona's here to stick, this is the future. There's not gonna.
Those kitchens is where it's at. And
like that, you know.
Yeah, like this kind of way of through like I guess what you call it, peer-to-peer eating. I don't know, dining or like ghost kitchens in general.
having resources available to you to use on our disposal.
Yeah.
To like, no, this is our
But also just the way of how motherfuckers are gonna dine. Like, because like motherfuckers haven't gotten no better at cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, or no one has developed the desire.
Hey, and I got my man Two Fly Edits in the building.
Yo, what's good? Where's that? That's BP. What it do, bro?
What's good with y'all, man?
Coolin', man. How you?
Good. How
Hey,
y'all?
you doing your thing with the videos, bro?
Yes, sir. Look,
Man,
hey,
keep it up,
you gave me inspiration to start that shit. When you was at
no way. Is that real?
You
Is
know,
that real?
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, when I see you at Derek's wedding?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I appreciate you telling me that, bro. That's dope.
That's what's up. That's real.
Yeah, man. I just be trying to do my thing, bro. Like I feel like we all. That's us. All of us. Like I be inspired by y'all niggas, man.
Quick, man.
Wait,
I
can
know
y'all hear me?
Uzi. I know you happen to be a wizard, you know what I'm saying, on many fronts, but I want to talk about the Washington Wizards, man. How you feeling this year?
Man, Westbrook that nigga. It's like, now let me stop.
Did they win?
Oh,
And this nigga had a triple double in the first half, damn near some shit.
Like some Wizards.
I mean, he better than Wall, dog. That's all that matters to me, and he wants to play for us.
Okay, where you got who's your championship pick? I hope it's not them.
You said championship?
Who's your championship pick for the season?
It's gonna be Lakers, bro.
I feel that way too.
Yeah, I know that is.
I feel that way too, man.
You sound mad
I mean, who else would it be?
Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of those. I like competitive seasons, bro. I grew up watching basketball. I grew up watching basketball where niggas didn't know who was going. Like it wasn't
That's what I'm saying.
To win the championship. It wasn't a lot.
Of
course, this isn't a lot. Of course,
what years was your favorite? What years was your favorite time of basketball? Because I had my favorite.
The years my favorite time of basketball was when like AI, Tracy
McGrady,
Vince Carter. Tracy McGrady is my favorite player when he was playing for the Magic. And that was that was the apex of when I was
Mike Bibby,
the Kings! Oh my God, the Mike Bibby and Chris Webber Kings, bro.
Doug Christie, y'all remember Doug Christie?
Original favorite basketball team.
Yeah, they were.
Mike Bibby, Chris Webber, Doug Christie of all, Peja, Tito, Bobby Jackson off the bench, bro.
Bobby Jackson,
Gerald Wallace. He was the first nigga that I was like, this nigga jumps out the gym. That was the first nigga that I was like, oh, this nigga jumps out the gym. And then also made me fuck with like defense. You know what I'm saying? Like Vlade Divac, like the first but like a versatile ass center. You know what I'm saying? Like a center that can pass the ball. With them Europeans, man. But that was the apex of like when I loved watching basketball, bro. And then when Jordan went to the Wizards was when I was kind of like I became a Wizard. That was when I'm like I'm gonna root for the home team now because Tracy wasn't really doing this thing anymore. I had no other reason but to root. Gilbert was coming to when Gilbert came to the Wizards, I was like, this is a good team, and they're the home team. That was
when they called that man Agent Zero, like he was
he was a dog.
Like
he was a dog.
Like, cuz don't let him get the rock.
Nigga put 60 up,
down. Don't let him do that.
Yeah. Nah,
he was doing that Steph Curry did, like this all like Gilbert was pulling.
It just didn't look like that. It just didn't look as because he wasn't doing it every single like Curry just does it so much. You know what I'm saying?
Curry's the best shooter of all time.
You said what?
Best shooter of all time.
Well, yeah, I think that's.
You knew they weren't gonna. You just knew they weren't gonna make noise. Like it's.
Oh yeah, because the Warriors are actually a great team.
Effort.
Yeah,
it's hitting different.
Yeah, that's a big fact.
It's him. It's all him.
You said they just knew they weren't gonna win games. He was doing it on a team that was like barely in the race for like 8th seed in the East.
Hey, moments in time. I know y'all remember when LeBron came to Gilbert right at that.
Yeah, pat him on the chest.
Hey, cuz.
Don't miss
this.
This nigga missed both.
Hey yo, come on.
But you know, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Basketball's been great to me.
You said basketball been great to you?
Yeah, man. I love the NBA.
What was your favorite era of basketball?
I mean, obviously that era, you know. Yeah, like it had the AI. When we were like kids, like AI. trying to figure out some niggas who we ain't named. You know what I mean?
Yeah, AI.
I mean, when Ginobili was Ginobili, you know what I mean? Like when certain,
I hated the fucking Spurs though.
when Jay
But
Kidd,
Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, they were dogs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Who else
they
was
dogs.
and they don't get the love? Yeah, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo. Like, I mean, niggas like Rondo's still in the league. It's crazy. Oh, Marbury.
Bro, I
Marbury.
used to hate LeBron. I used to hate
The
LeBron,
problem.
bro.
Oh, you know who my dog was? You know who my dog was, man?
Who?
Brandon Roy, man.
Who?
Brandon Roy for Portland.
shout out
He was
Brandon.
my
He was
dog,
supposed
bro.
to
Right
be
before
that guy.
he was supposed to be that guy. Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
not getting right.
Yeah.
Nah, he's a beast. He's a beast. It just sucks his whole.
That was like
Lillard
talk about-
literally came like 2-3 years later.
Nah, yeah, big fact. The thing about no one was checking for
Nobody
the
was checking.
I feel like no one was. Yeah, no one was. But I also feel like no one was checking for Roy. I feel like no one was checking for Roy. Like he looked like a regular nigga that was. What was it, Jackson State or something? Or Washington State? Or Washington.
Everybody see the grade.
Oh, okay.
And everybody was like, yo, this is tough.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You two going on the grown man game. They're like,
Yeah.
yo, I think it's only game.
Okay. Maybe but also I've never really been like I know niggas in high school. Or I know niggas from college that are coming into the league. I'm always like, what are you doing while you're here? You know what I'm saying?
Era, like I was definitely on that shit, especially John Wall. Like that was really the era.
Oh, who mixtapes? Yeah, that was yeah.
Come on, bro.
That was the only reason I was excited that John was coming to the Wizards because I didn't see him actually balling in Kentucky. I saw like some of his high school tape and some of his college tape. I was like, oh no, this nigga's actually
John Wall bum.
very tough.
Oh man, he said.
You said John Wall a bum? You know him?
I'm being real. I'm being real though.
He's the one that put in the word to ship him out.
Huh?
You said you not fucking with him? You was the one that put in the word to ship him out?
I'm not fucking with Wall, bro. Wall's in the league for 10 years and still ain't got a jumper. You're canceled.
You think Russ's jumper is better than John's? Let me not phrase that question like that. But you think Russell's jumper is more worthy than a nigga that's been in the league 10 years?
I'm not gonna hold you. That's probably one that's a very great question because I was
because Russell's isn't no better. But Russell brings a lot of other things to the game. John brings a lot of other things to the game too.
I think it's barely better, bro. I think his jumper's barely better. Especially his mid-range. His mid-range is better.
From 3 last year or something stupid like that. Russell.
His mid-range is better.
He shot like something in the low 40s or 30s.
He shot like 32% last year.
28%.
From 3?
Yeah. But
28%, Uzi. You hear that?
Oh, my bad. Wall's like 32. My bad. Yeah.
Okay, but still, they're both bad. That's the point.
But the thing is,
I'm hip. But I still feel like Russ can shoot better than him.
But the thing is,
I feel what you're saying though. But it's
volume. Like mid-range.
Russ shoots way more. Russ shoots way more. John is more efficient and will get other people shots. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What I really geeked about is the fact that y'all think Russell will just have a greater impact on y'all. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
When you see his
greater overall impact.
When you see his stature and when you see
what he brings to the game,
his willingness to lead.
Are you working?
You also have to take that follow suit effect.
I got another special guest, man. I got another special guest.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this nigga's gonna go 100 in practice, on and off the court. So
So you did what I mean?
Hey, Lou.
That's Eli.
Hey.
What's good with y'all?
What's good?
Hey, you got the fresh shit?
You know I can't see.
I know you blind. You can't even see.
Oh, y'all official with it.
Yeah, man. It's a whole podcast. You on a podcast right now, early.
Damn, my face ain't even watching. Back up.
But yeah, man, I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, man, enjoy the holidays. Hey, any plans for next year? I know the business, but like, if you could drop a thing to look forward to for next year for just the general public, some words of wisdom. Give us some words of wisdom or some shit like that.
I mean, when it comes to what I have dropped, what I got new.
Yeah, tell about your music.
I've been dropping crazy music lately. You know what I mean?
Tell them how they can get out you. How can they reach you? Like tell them all the plugs.
Media, Truly Uzi for everything. You know what I mean? Twitter, IG, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. I dropped a video not too long ago, shot by Ray Gun, veteran. Junk Go Crazy. Make sure you check that out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for having me too, man.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on, bro.
Happy holidays, bro.
You already know, bro.
All right, bro.
Set them stop losses, bro.
Bruke, man.
Yo,
This was a good little episode, man. We got to talk to some homies.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Tim
Spent the holidays together, man. You know what I'm saying? It's some real. We some real family. This is a real family shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Next week is new. Next week, number 10.
Yep.
Next week is New Year's.
Yeah,
we got to come through and give people some shit to look. The first day, bro. We got to come through and give people their 2021 vibe. Oh nah, you know me. I don't even. How are people celebrating? How are people celebrating pandemic New Year, New Year's Eve? You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some. Oh no, big facts.
All throughout the nation, and you know, houses.
Big facts. I know Atlanta's celebrating still. I know Atlanta's gonna be celebrating. I know motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers in Texas is gonna be celebrating. So I'm gonna be celebrating with y'all. Fuck it. But I am gonna. I'm gonna be up, man. I want to bring in the new year, not bring in, but like set the tone of the new year with the folks like we did today, man. I thought this was really cool. Right. So
let's start an event, right?
Yeah, we're not even gonna say too much. You said what?
There's an event, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a little part. That's a little what was it?
The shindig.
Yeah, like that's a little in-house thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a little in-house thing. But yeah, man. So we'll check y'all in the new year, man. In the new year, everybody end this year with a bang, man. Start whatever your New Year's resolution is. Start doing that shit today. Go into the new year doing what it is you want to be doing for the new year, so that you can get the ball rolling. You're not gonna wake up on January 1st a different person. So get that shit underway now. You got anything?
Nah, man. You know, say enjoy the holidays. Enjoy your time with your family. If not, just be grateful.
Oh, bro, you know, we played the Christmas song, but I didn't even tell you. I really fucked with the Christmas song. I meant to say after it went off, like, damn, bro, you really did your thing with this. You know what I'm saying? I really fucked with it. I fucked with the joke you did. Like, this nigga is really you about to become like the nigga that drop a holiday jingle every year, bro. You know, nigga dropped one last year that people, not even just that I fucked with. I told you I fucked with it, but I posted it, and then people started telling me they fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man.
Just off some festive shit. Just put
big
it
facts.
There, you know,
yeah, and if y'all missed it, I'm gonna just end the show with it again. But go ahead. I'm not cutting you off.
Music's timeless, so you know, I just always like to put some shit out and shit like that. You know, every time the season comes about again, it's relevant, right?
Yeah.
So,
and you get in that mood. I'm sure you get in that mood, bro.
Yeah,
because like I be getting in the mood where it's like I want to do something. It's Christmas time. I want to do something. I want to shoot something. I want to make something.
I slacked off though for sure. The time really just breezed by. As soon as December came, it just breezed by.
This whole shit went quick.
Yeah, man. I didn't even, you know, ideally would have put a project together or anything like that. I actually dropped that song last year, a part of a project I did drop last year called Holidays EP. So that is on SoundCloud. So you can still bump it if you want to feel festive. That's where you can find that track. But I just like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and do a visual because that's something I can do. Again, you see, I was literally on last minute shit.
Yeah. This nigga hit me. What was it, yesterday? But then it came out. I was like, bro, you can come over. He was like, it's already done. And then he showed me the video. I was like, bro, like you were asked me to shoot it, and then 3 hours later, it's done. It's so fun. I was like, bro, this nigga moves fast. But yeah, man, we gonna end the show with that video because it was very dope. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Happy holidays. We're gonna see y'all next week.
Early.
Weather gives the blues. Snowfall starts to ensue. Palette day on print, it's all in the snow because of my camo shoes. For this year's Christmas, I need passive revenue. I need constant residual. End of the year deal on all my visuals. Lead you into the new year with that 2020 vision. According to my resolution, I'll have 2020 missions. Scheduled flights to many districts. Many delays were to be expected. Had the overnight shit. A multitude of many pressures. Don't you be so shallow. It's hard not to be materialistic. I'm not a problem, yet you expected something new every time I visit. I need to stop visiting on holidays. I'll see you on a regular day. The energy did a 180, I was sad to say. There's black and there's white and there's a whole lot of gray. I said there's black and there's white, but there's a whole lot of gray. Gray skies told me it'd be a snowy day, but just something slight, so tell your kids a 2-hour delay. I salted the driveways, so there's no slippage on my way to the car. Stars are better to be observed from afar, cause they burn when you get too close. I said stars are better to be observed from afar. Why? Cause they burn when you get too close.
Early.